I woke up this morning with every intention to crush it, and it did not happen. And I don't know if you've ever had one of those days where you felt like you were so prepared the day before, and then you sit down to get some work done, and like you just can't focus. Like you find yourself checking your phone 1,000 times. Like you're sitting in front of the keyboard. I had to write some new content for you guys, and it was not flowing. And so I took a little break. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just have a salad or something. So I made myself a salad and hung out with my dog, and just found myself distracted myself even more. So what I did was I did a few things to kind of get me into better focus. Now, what a lot of times what I used to do is just really try to focus, right? Use your willpower. You see, your willpower is, some people say that willpower doesn't work. That's shit. It does. It's just misused. It's just that people don't use their willpower the right way. And so, though, your willpower isn't going to be the thing that gets your focus back. What gets your focus back is your state. And so change your state, then it's easier to get into focus. Now, I will admit, one of my challenges was I took this day and I have literally nothing on my calendar. I just thought it was gonna be like a free creative day, which I love doing on Fridays. Take no appointments, take no calls, and just play in the sandbox, right? For those of you who work with me personally, you know what I'm talking about in the sandbox. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm having a hard time getting into state. So I did a few things, or I'm in the middle of doing a few things that I want to share with you that's super useful to get you back into that creative zone. And then once I get in that zone, I'll share the posts that I've been working on for you all. So first thing I did was I changed my scenery. So I got out of my house, I went to my office right over there, and I set my computer up over there. Then I walked out of the office and I went for a walk. So I walked about a mile, and at a good brisk pace too, just get my heart pumping, because movement provokes movement. I feel like I was in my house for 3 straight days, and things can get a little stale. So movement is the next step. So change your location, change your movement, and then do something that makes you happy. And I went out and bought myself some new pants, which, by the way, I got my first pair of Lululemon pants, and my brother-in-law and my sister and my brother talked about them all the time, and I was like, what's the big deal? And holy shit, my ass has never felt so comfortable and looked so great. So I bought myself another pair. So I went and did that, so that was fun. And now I'm gonna go to Soho House, and I'm gonna get a workout in. And then I'm going to go kick it over there where there's a bunch of other people working on their computers. That's really important too. So be surrounded with people that are doing the things that you want to be doing. So if you work out at home and you're finding yourself having a hard time getting a workout in, go to the gym, because it's motivating to have other people around. And so so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a workout in, get a sweat in, hit the steam room. And then I'm going to sit with all the other members at Soho House, and I'm going to get in a creative state and just sit for a couple hours and get some content done. And so the thing is when you change your state of mind, that's what allows you to get back into focus. You can't force it. You could try, but it usually doesn't really last that long. So it's you got to understand that what you create is consumed in the energy of which it's created. So if you're stressed out, if you're trying too hard, then it's honestly just going to suck. So that's why it's really important when you're creating your schedule to create space for there to be some bullshit, because there is always going to be some bullshit, and your monsters are going to creep in. So you got to create space for your monsters. So I literally have all day. I scheduled my day to be a creative one, and basically I've got 12, 15 hours to do it in. So I'm going at my own pace and making sure that my state is right first, then my focus, then my creativity, then my production. So gonna head back in the office, and then I'll share with you guys my creations a little bit later. That's all I got. Peace. Happy New Year.